Alright guys, so this is going to be day 2 pretty much, showing the market maker X model S22. I need to do more of an explanation video and like show you guys a little bit more, but we did take a trade today. It was a little bit of a break-even trade, won't lie, but kind of not a break-even. It was like 2 partials and then we got stopped at a break-even, even though, you know, it would have probably continued in our favor if our final target was up right here. But you could just see the price action. It wasn't the most favorable, so that's kind of why we got stopped out. It was all high resistance, but I'll show you my thoughts on why this trade was taken. So we're going to take off all the drawings right now, and like I was telling you guys about the weekly, we have that sell sign imbalance here, so that was my internal range of liquidity. I'm just really wanting to see a drop, but if we continue up and we make this an inversion, or we make a little buy sign imbalance, that too would be another area of like both sides. Honestly, I see like a market maker buy model forming here, market maker X here, market maker buy model. But like how the weekly candle forms, you know, that high of week Wednesday, that's kind of what I was trying to anticipate here, because we have Tuesday, you know, the weekly profile. I wanted Tuesday to create the high of week, but Wednesday created it, so I'm going to be a little bit more bearish throughout the week and coming back in here. On the daily time frame, we're still yet to reach these highs for SPX, but if we go to NQ, you can see NQ has already reached that high today. It tapped up into it. We had a sell sign imbalance too. We tapped up into that. And for SPX, we're just a lot laggier than NQ right now, of course, but it seems like a little market maker sell model here forming. But for the weekly, it looked like a market maker buy model. So I guess this is kind of where you go both ways, really. This one has just continued to rally up. This one just continues to rally down. You can just see that. For today, you know, we honestly had the previous day high, and we took that out. For the 1 hour, you can just see that too. Again, clearly, clear as day. Little market maker sell model here forming on the 15. I spotted this morning, and it's just clear Wednesday high of week. Maybe this is where we start dropping. Maybe we don't. Maybe, you know, I don't know. It's a very hard week to determine. Honestly, there's no news. But a Wednesday high of week. It looks like a Wednesday high of week for me. That's kind of what I'm seeing. We took out this buy side previous day high, took it out, and then we had an inversion for value gap, closed below, and then eventually we came back and retraced into it. So I'll put my drawings back in there. I didn't spot this one, honestly. I think I should have spotted it a little bit sooner. As soon as I saw it close below, we tapped back into it. But I spotted something else a little bit before that, then a little bit above too, and that was a sell sign imbalance that formed. We tapped back into it. I use standard deviations areas to see where price will most likely draw back into it. It's kind of these lows. It's kind of what I was targeting this one, but we never got that. We got stopped out around here. This candle, we entered around here somewhere, but I guess we entered a little too early. Little breaker here too, but we never came back up into it. I think NQ did. So yeah, NQ did come back up, tap into it nicely. Then we started dropping. So it was a very nice trade. We have a 4-hour buy sign balance. That's what I was trying to target, since it is kind of inside of the 2.25 range, and I want to see consequent encroachment. NQ has one too, but I want to see the first one get tapped up into. So I want to see NQ drop a little bit further. That's kind of what I was going into today. A 5-minute, we entered around a 1-minute inversion for value gap. As soon as I saw a 5-minute hold, I needed another change state of delivery, or I needed to see more downside movement. So I entered around here. I think it was around here somewhere on this candle. We tapped up into, then we dropped. So I wanted to see a closure and then drop. So that's kind of what I got here. We entered around here somewhere, came back up, retraced, then we started dropping. So I'm gonna show you guys the MT4 charts or MT5 charts executions right now. So on this trade here, we did risk a little bit more, I won't lie, but we didn't get as much as I wanted to. So again, our target would have been down here at these lows, right here at these lows down here, and you can see we're close to reaching it, but we never got there yet. You can see yesterday's trade too. Called it out perfectly, and it ran nicely, honestly, like to what we expected. You know, equilibrium, we retrace. Yeah, that market maker buy model, as I was talking about. But on this one, I just see us coming out and taking out those lows, or I don't know actually, because the chart looks a little different. So like at least to the 4-hour buy side imbalance, you know, that's kind of where I want to see it reach up into there. So the 5-minute or the 1 minute we entered near that inversion for value gap. Let me show you guys. So and then we took partials. So we entered, yeah, as soon as it started close below, we got that closure. I entered. I guess, you know, entering at the sell sign imbalance would have been a better entry, because we wouldn't have gotten stopped out. But we did get stopped out, and then eventually started running into our direction. Again, though, this day was a very low probable day since the conditions were very bad. I was looking at about to take a euro trade, market maker some model here forming, but we're not getting the smart money reversal as we wanted, and the volume's dying down. So just take one trade and leave. Journal this later or right now, and post the video. So and then we're pretty much up again the same amount. For this trade, we risked a little bit more. So you can see the last trade we risked 15. We took a partial, and this one we risked. We took half the partials. I was taking like 7, taking like what 7? No, I took 12, and then I left another 12 running, I think, or around there, like an 8. Yeah, I was taking like 30% each for the trade. So a really, really good trade. We're still in the green, I guess. So I need to start risking a little bit more on SPX since the market we're not making much, on 25K. We're not gonna pass this sooner, so we need to risk a little bit more. That's kind of what I've been seeing for the forex pairs, probably a little bit more too. So I'm gonna start doing that eventually. I just want to be winning my trades. I want to be winning and just entering off of my model. And it's completely, you see that it's completely winnable. You can win majority of your trades, if you know what you're doing, if you stick to your rules. So that's kind of it. Again, just the model is very powerful. We look for a market maker X model, and then eventually we look for a 22 model present. So market maker X with the 22, and then we look for internal resistance to external or external resistance to internal. So, and that's pretty much it. We can use SMT. You can use SMT here and there, or you can do a change in state of delivery. That's kind of what I like doing. Change in state of delivery is like a market structure shift or an inversion fair value gap that formed, like the one I was looking at, the 1 minute. And that's pretty much it. Just dropping it down. So this would have been your internal. This would have been your external here. Targeting this internal to external, but we never got there as soon or as smoothly as I would have liked. Just because there's no news. NQ got there pretty quickly. I won't lie. So we got to these lows as soon as this tapped, and I was very skeptical because this one was near equilibrium and this one wasn't. It was a little bit more above, so I was wanting to short inside of a deeper premium instead of near equilibrium. That's kind of why I didn't want to take it on NQ instead I took it on ES. So that's kind of why. So we're 2 for 2 right now, and I did stream. So if you want to go check that out, you can go check that out. You don't have to. You can just watch this and learn from this. I think this is very valuable. But if there's nothing there that is with the model, then I won't take it. So just being disciplined. Again, disciplined, patient, and stoic. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.